fight stiff and uncomfortable because he's
Body
not
shots.
he's not going to be nearly as efficient.
There's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Damn Judah, damn for a terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford.
Pro boxing at the age of 49 to take on God knows what. After the Mike Tyson fight,
Joe Rogan has shared his thoughts on the idea of Floyd Mayweather returning to fight Terence Crawford at 48 years old. Rogan pointed out that Floyd's body isn't as sharp as it used to be, saying his reflexes and stamina have declined over time. He explained that going through a full 12-round fight would be extremely tough, as maintaining his trademark defense and speed would be a huge challenge. Rogan also warned that making a comeback at this age could be risky because of the physical demands involved.
Logan is going to be much less efficient. He's going to be trying really hard, and he's never done, I don't know how many rounds they're doing. How many rounds are they doing?
I don't know, 8 maybe or something like that. I don't even know if they've announced, but still.
If I was Floyd, I'd want it to be 12.
Yeah,
Like,
the longer the...
drag that guy into deep water and then beat the out of him.
Yeah.
At 48 years old, Floyd Mayweather's talk of a possible return to professional boxing has left fans and analysts both surprised and concerned. The boxing world has already seen him in exhibition matches, including his confirmed fight with Mike Tyson set for 2026. But the idea of him stepping back into a pro fight adds a whole new level of intrigue. Many are wondering why Floyd feels the need to return now, especially after retiring as one of boxing's most accomplished champions. This potential comeback has sparked a mix of excitement and doubt. Some believe his motivation is genuine competition, while others think the appeal of another big payday or high-profile matchup might be driving the decision. Even the possibility of a professional return has reignited debates about his legacy and physical readiness. Fans are curious to see if Floyd can still perform at an elite level, while critics warn that age has likely taken a toll on his speed, reflexes, and endurance.
oh Jesus. Floyd Mayweather. What are you doing, bro? What are you doing, bro? So it's to be revealed, everybody. I just seen this on Instagram. The Menace has put out that Floyd Mayweather could return to pro boxing at the age of 49 to take on God knows what. After the Mike Tyson fight, I don't know, the man has been asking the question. He said it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Worst case scenario, everybody. If Floyd Mayweather want to go in there and take on Terence Crawford, Terence Crawford will melt a 49-year-old version of Floyd Mayweather, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I posted that video of Timothy Bradley, bro. He's right. He's correct. He might be right about the prime versus prime. I will have Floyd prime versus prime over Terence Crawford. But when it comes to right now, undoubtedly, Terence Crawford would brutally melt him and stop Floyd Mayweather right now, bro. I do not want to see Floyd Mayweather in pro boxing again. The last time I seen him was Conor McGregor. That was a beatdown, but that was 40 years old, bro. That was 8 years ago. That was 8 years ago, everybody. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see him returning, bro. I just don't. I don't at all. That 50-0 record, that will go down the drain. Trust me. Go down the drain. If he fights a fresh fighter today, everybody. Floyd Mayweather is not once he was 8 or 9 years ago. I don't like this at all. You get crushed. You get crushed by all these fresh up and comers right now, bro. And Terence Crawford, he ain't beating Crawford. If you all Floyd Mayweather fans thinking he's gonna beat Terence Crawford right now today, you're all delusional. Literally delusional.
Joe Rogan, a major voice in combat sports, pointed out that while Floyd Mayweather was an incredible fighter in his prime, the excitement around his fights eventually started to fade. Rogan explained that Mayweather became less thrilling to watch, often winning by decision instead of delivering the knockouts fans loved. As Floyd shifted from Pretty Boy Floyd to Money Mayweather, the charm and risk-taking that once defined him began to fade. Rogan noted that this change, though highly profitable, made many feel that Floyd's fights lost some of their spark and anticipation. His comments highlight the two sides of Mayweather's career. technically brilliant and undefeated, yet often seen as less entertaining in his later years. That's why the idea of a 48-year-old Mayweather returning to professional boxing divides fans. Some wonder if he can bring back the excitement of his prime, while others believe age has dulled the edge that once made him special.
It was in his prime. That would have been fucking incredible to see which style's superior. Because Floyd would move towards you like this. He would just get right up on you. It would just show you how good Floyd really is. Because the fact that he's won decisions by, playing it safe, people that just don't get excited about him and they recognize him with the all-time greats.
Tim Bradley, a former world champion, has shared his thoughts on a possible fight between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford. Bradley believes that while Floyd is one of the greatest fighters of his generation, Crawford would likely beat him convincingly. He explained that Crawford's speed, high work rate, and ability to adapt make him a more dangerous and versatile opponent than anyone Floyd faced in his later years. Bradley added that Crawford's footwork, stance switches, and constant pressure could effectively neutralize Mayweather's signature defensive style.
I'm here to tell you guys, Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Damn, Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life. He will beat Floyd Mayweather. However, damn, I'm telling y'all, Crawford will beat Floyd Mayweather in his prime, pound for pound, prime versus prime. He has more power than Floyd. He's longer than Floyd. He's stronger than Floyd. He got a chin of granite. Terence Crawford is a different animal. Terence Crawford will beat Floyd Mayweather. 7 days a week.
I think Crawford would beat.
Bradley's view underscores how difficult it would be to match Floyd's technical brilliance against a fighter like Terence Crawford, who blends natural athleticism with sharp tactical intelligence. Crawford's active, fluid style contrasts with Floyd's calculated defensive approach, which depended on timing, experience, and precision. It creates an interesting what-if scenario, where pure skill might not be enough to secure a win. Joe Rogan has also been vocal in his praise of Terence Crawford, often highlighting his intelligence, preparation, and mastery of boxing fundamentals. Rogan points out how Crawford reads opponents, controls the tempo of fights, and delivers clean, accurate combinations. He argues that these qualities set Crawford apart and make him one of the most complete fighters in the sport today.
Guess what I just got done studying? Floyd Mayweather, Zab Judah. Yep, that's what I just got done studying. And I'm here to tell you guys, Floyd Mayweather's a GOAT. Oh, absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws.
Guys, Zab Judah is one of the most gifted, skilled boxers. A lot of people struggle with Zab early on. He was a real problem. I think Zab just didn't have the mentality of a great fighter, but he was a talented fighter. If you haven't checked him out, you should go check him out.
Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he's gonna reach against one of the best back foot counterpunches in the game? He gonna reach with that right hand against Crawford? He gonna get slept reaching with that backhand the way he reaches with that. That level change backhand he throws too? Man, that pull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counter puncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep, I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life. He's the most complete. He has it inside and also outside. He will beat Floyd Mayweather. There's no hands.
Salam Bey, a respected boxing analyst, has shared a broader perspective on the comparisons between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford. Bey explained that direct comparisons can be misleading since both fighters competed in different eras and faced unique challenges. Each has built an exceptional career. Mayweather is celebrated for his defensive genius and consistency, while Crawford stands out for his adaptability, aggression, and high ring IQ. Bey believes calling one clearly better than the other oversimplifies their achievements and overlooks the context of their times. His view promotes a balanced take on the debate, recognizing Floyd's undefeated legacy while also appreciating Crawford's dominance in today's boxing scene. By considering their separate circumstances, Bey suggests that both fighters deserve equal respect for their distinct and lasting impact on the sport.
It was two totally different approaches. But went in there and took the fight away from Canelo, whereas Floyd went in there and never gave Canelo a chance. So, just looking at those two different fights, that's Canelo's opinion, and everybody's opinion is different. Styles make fights at the end of the day, so that's subjective.
And now you got Bradley, Shane Mosley saying that Crawford is better than Floyd. Give me your takeaway. Both undefeated. One guy went the big fight approach. Other guy went as far as, accolades, unifying, undisputed, etc. But then when you look at them, fuck their resumes, when you look at them as fighters, who's the better fighter, man?
They're two different fighters. That's really how I look at it. I feel like their resumes are great, what they did in their careers is great, but at the end of the day, it's two different eras. So it's not always as comparable as people try to make it seem. People criticize Bud's career, but he fought the best of the best in today's era. Floyd fought the best of the best in his era. So, it's two different eras. They have two different styles. Bud goes in there and adapts to whatever style that he has to adapt to that night and with that fighter, whereas Floyd stays to himself. Every fight that he fights, Floyd is Floyd. He makes adjustments and fights differently according to every fighter, but that's every great fighter. That's just boxing at the end of the day. But Floyd always stays true to Floyd Mayweather.
Oscar de la Hoya has also weighed in on the debate, saying that while Terence Crawford is an outstanding fighter, he still doesn't surpass Floyd Mayweather in overall greatness. De la Hoya disagrees with those who rank current fighters above Floyd, pointing to Mayweather's perfect record and unmatched career achievements. Still, he acknowledges Crawford's exceptional talent and credits him as one of the most skilled boxers in the sport today. La Hoya's comments reflect the ongoing discussion in the boxing world about what defines true greatness. Whether it's dominance, level of competition, or technical skill, his perspective captures the divide between honoring historical legacy and recognizing present-day excellence. While Floyd's past accomplishments remain unquestionable, Crawford's current success and recent victories make a strong case for his standing among boxing's best.
Floyd, Crawford, Canelo, Floyd. What do you think? Who would win in a fight?
My man. I have to disagree because Floyd Mayweather toyed with Canelo. Like, he literally toyed with him. He didn't get hit at all. Not one time. And Crawford, yeah, he's more of a fighter, boxer. Mayweather's more of a boxer. But I have to disagree. I think Mayweather is much more superior than Crawford.
Boxing analysts have imagined a potential showdown between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford, with many predicting that Crawford would come out on top. They point to Crawford's high ring IQ, lightning-fast footwork, and wins over elite opponents like Errol Spence and Canelo Alvarez. These victories highlight his ability to dominate top-level competition, making him a serious challenge even for a legend like Floyd. Crawford's mix of intelligence, speed, and experience gives him a clear edge in this fantasy matchup. Former world champion Shane Mosley agrees that Floyd would struggle against Crawford due to the size difference. Crawford now fights around 168 pounds, while Floyd competed at 147. Mosley noted that although Floyd's defense and skill remain elite, Crawford's reach, power, and versatility would likely tip the balance. His ability to switch stances and control distance would make it hard for Floyd to find his rhythm. Mosley added that Mayweather thrived against fighters his own size, but taking on a naturally bigger and stronger opponent like Crawford could expose real disadvantages.
On par with Floyd Mayweather Jr., and you know Floyd Mayweather Jr. doesn't like that. Floyd Mayweather Jr. is one of the biggest egos in the sport, so much so that he could not find a way to give Muhammad Ali credit as being a top 5 fighter and claimed that Roberto Duran sits above Muhammad Ali, right? Why? Because Floyd wants to be better than Muhammad Ali. He completely redid his image when he became Money Mayweather to pretty much copy from calling himself the GOAT, calling himself TBE, right? Whole thing. Very disrespectful of Muhammad Ali when he was coming up, when after Floyd Mayweather Jr. wound up being at the top of the sport. So now that Terence Crawford has firmly placed himself at the top of boxing, and not just as the pound for pound fighter right now, many people are saying, hey, shouldn't he be considered one of the greatest fighters of all time? Isn't this a realistic conversation we can have? So what does that do? That butts Terence Crawford right up against Floyd Mayweather. So when Floyd was asked a series of questions, right? Because Floyd is now has a fight coming up. I do believe it may be in January. I think it may be in January or early 2026, I believe is the time frame, where Floyd Mayweather Jr. is going to be fighting Mike Tyson in I believe this is going to be an
Although nothing has been officially confirmed, talk of a potential professional fight between Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford has stirred plenty of speculation. Many believe Floyd might target Crawford because of his championship status and recent dominance in the ring. A win over Crawford would not only settle the debate over who was the superior fighter, but also bring massive media attention and financial rewards. However, questions about Floyd's age and the uncertainty of negotiations make the matchup complicated. The buzz shows how much the boxing world loves these what-if scenarios. Fans want to know if Floyd can still compete at an elite level, while Crawford supporters argue that he represents the toughest challenge Floyd has avoided in years. Legendary fighter Roy Jones Jr. also weighed in, questioning Mayweather's legacy. He pointed out that, aside from the Canelo-Alvarez fight, Floyd often faced opponents who were smaller, older, or past their prime. Jones suggested that while Floyd's undefeated record is impressive, it doesn't fully capture the level of competition he faced, especially when compared to the versatility and challenges Crawford has taken on.
Floyd Mayweather, top 5?
No, not in my book. No.
Not even top 10?
Maybe top 10 in my book, Joe. Not top 5. Yeah. He's maybe top 10, but not top 5. Floyd can fight, don't get it wrong. Floyd can fight. But here's what my problem is. Well, I understand, I know you're a Floyd fan, but here's my problem. Who did Floyd fight that was on his level when he fought? Only Canelo. That's it. Don't give me that stuff about the other guy that was going to prison. He know he's going to prison when he get through. And then to take it even further,
he fought Cotto.
Cotto was not on his level. Wait. See, stop. Let me finish first. Cotto.
You asked me a question.
Cotto already was done. And Cotto an all-time great? No. Cotto's an all-time Puerto Rican great. Cotto is not an all-time great in boxing.
I agree with you.
He's an all-time Puerto Rican great. All right, so that's not a great fight. That's not on your level. Pacquiao. You waited till Pacquiao got knocked out by Marquez before you fought him. If you'd have fought him 4 years ago, it'd have been something. Because both of y'all were here. We'd have found out who the best was. You waited till Marquez knocked him out, now you fought him. If I wait till somebody to beat James Toney before I fight him, do I get credit for being the greatest fighter of all time because I beat James Toney?
No, you don't.
No, I don't. So my point is, you didn't do it the right way. You know that. Who else did you fight besides? They're the best 2 names you can pull up besides Canelo.
What I'm saying is that who do you think around that time would have even beaten Floyd that he didn't fight?
So my point is, I'm not gonna say who
because I can't name a person.
I'm not gonna say who would have beat Floyd. Like I said, I'm just saying Floyd never fought nobody that was of his equal. He didn't fight a James Toney. He didn't go looking for a James Toney.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned for the next one, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any upcoming updates.